Hello, my name is Jeremy and I am the training director at Larry's Coffee. Today I will be showing you how to use the Curtis Gold Cup. The Curtis Gold Cup is designed to make a single cup of pour over quality coffee or enough for a small table. This process is fairly simple and has been designed for restaurants and bars in a way that will create a perfect cup of coffee every time, easily and efficiently. What we do first is we take our coffee. Today we'll be using Larry's House and dump it into the Forte grinder. The nice thing about the Forte grinders is you do not have to pre-measure the coffee. You just have to dump it in the hopper and you are good to go. So what we do is we basically activate the screen and we're going to dial it in for the amount of coffee that we'll be serving. So every coffee that we have will come with a small card for either the large or just a single cup, so that you'll know exactly how much you want to put in. So you go to weight, 60, and for this coffee we actually do 62 grams of coffee for a large pot, which is 40 ounces of coffee for a small table. So I'm going to hit the start, and what you'll see is so now I could be doing something else, putting the order in, whatever. It doesn't really take that long for a full pot of coffee to grind. Also, there's nothing wrong with maybe having these pre-dosed out for the night, having one at a time, or maybe every time you take the coffee, you push the start button again so that the next person is ready. So I now have my coffee all dosed out. You can see that it's super easy to take out, and this is a self-tearing scale, so there is no need to worry about resetting it over and over again. So I'm going to take the Chemex that we'll be using for this demo, as well as the Alto brewer. Makes it easier, pretty, I like them, so we're using it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab my filter. I'm going to put it in, so I'm going to open up the filter just like this, and put it down. Going to dump the coffee into the pot. Level it off just by shaking it just gently. And then I place it under here. So for this, I'm going to push the screensaver to activate it. Because this is Larry's a lighter roast, we're going to do the light roast button. These can be programmed for either general coffee like you see here, or individual for every coffee that we serve. So I'm going to hit light roast, and I'm going to hit the 30 ounces, and I'm just going to make sure that the shower head is directly in line with the coffee. The coffee will now take 4 minutes to brew, and I can go off and it'll be ready. So we can now wait, do whatever, get the next one started. And just to kind of just show you, there's also the individual cup as well. So while this guy's brewing, I could also do another pot, or if maybe it's a table or a bar customer, I could do this one with a smaller amount of coffee and simply just do 1 cup at a time so that it comes out just like this. Either one is usable. And the nice thing about the Curtis brewer is that I get to choose what I brew into. So I can use the Chemexes, I can use Bona Vita brewers, Haria brewers, Bee Houses, whatever version of pour over you would like to use, you can do. As well as just simply doing French presses. If that was what you wanted to do for a weekend event, you can put it there and it will put the water in for you and stuff like that. So you can see here that everything's kind of working out quite well. The integrated shower head gives a fuller extraction that better looks and acts like a barista. So the smart shower head technology here really creates a cup of coffee that's parallel to the hard work of a barista, giving you also the quality that you would expect from a cafe or in a home setting. So we have fast forward 2 minutes so as to not have me talking for 2 minutes while we wait for the machine to do its job. You can see now that we have reached the final 15 seconds of drip out on the brewer. At this point, as soon as the water stops dripping and the coffee is essentially finished, all I have to do is take my Alto brewer, dump the coffee wherever you're told to do so, put this here, and either bring this out to the table just like this, or serve it to your customer in one cup.